Welcome back, everyone. It's Abdallah here with another exciting episode of Pokémon Sun and Moon. We're continuing on with our 100% walkthrough, and on today's episode, we're going to go through and fight the champion of the Pokémon League. So if you guys are excited for the episode, definitely smash that like button, and of course, share the video with a friend. We are on our way. We've done a very good job previously going through and just making sure all of our Pokemon are doing some work. We've beaten all of the Elite Four. It's been really cool, and we are almost out of like all the healing items. If you guys take a look, let's do a quick summary of our team thus far. We've got Zygarde 50% form. We've got Incineroar doing really good. We also have Decidueye. We got Raichu, Primarina, and of course Espeon. So I don't have too many power points left on some of these certain moves like Psyshock and Landsrath, but I think we're going to be okay. We'll make it. We'll make it. I mean, our guys are like level 60, so here's hoping. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's jump on in. Let's do this. I'm really pumped up as to see who the actual Elite Four champion is. Okay, looks like no one's here. Oh, I'm the champion. I guess I'm just gonna sit down over here, right? Kukui's here. Great, great. Oh yeah, now you're the Pokemon League champion. Wouldn't it be nice if it was that simple? The truth is, there's one more person you have to battle if you want that title. And of course, that trainer is me. Woo! One final hurrah for your island challenge. And a special tribute as you and this Pokemon League embark on a new path. Let's have a battle worthy of this moment. Kukui's like, get out of that chair, boy. Okay, make it happen. Pokemon champion Kukui. Wow, he takes off his shades, and now he just punches. Boom. He's got 6 Pokemon with a Lycanroc. Okay, I can totally deal with Lycanroc right now. I know I can take one hit. This thing's a ground type, right? So here's hoping that we can do some actual work against this guy. If I can set up a Dragon Dance or two, that would be really fun. So let's see. I hope he doesn't have access to any kind of like rogue ice attacks. It's gonna be pretty. Oh, Stealth Rock. What? This is like the first time in generations that a Pokemon League champion went through and busted out entry hazards. Is this, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't remember any champion doing that. Or anyone in Elite Four, to be honest. Okay, you're going to do that? I'm going to Dragon Dance one more time and hopefully sweep your team. Because I don't have too many Landsraths left. I got like 3 of them. So what are you going to do? Crunch. I could take that. Okay, you know what? I might just go through and Dragon Dance a 3rd time. That's going to leave me at +3. I know it's getting really greedy on first turn, but right now I have no idea what Pokemon he's packing. So if I can one-shot every single one of them, I'll be good. Okay, I'm going to take one more. This is a +4. Wow. Am I really just going to sweep his team? That's all he's got is Crunch. Okay, there's the defense drop. Alright, it is now time to go through and knock this guy out. I'm going to save my Landsrath, because I only have 3 of them, and I'm going to need them. So here we go. We're going to bust out Brick Break. It's super effective because it's a fighting type move on a rock type Pokemon. So there we have it. Zygarde, excellent work, dude. Alright, Ninetales. I will not switch Pokemon. I will keep on battling because all I have to do is one Landsrath and it's done. Unless it's packing a Focus Sash, which I wouldn't doubt if he's going to do that. Now, Alola Ninetales is an Ice Fairy type. So, oh, maybe, I don't know. Why did I think it was like still super effectively weak against Landsrath? I don't know, but I got +3 out, or +4 out. Primarina. I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna keep battling. I really should have used like an Ether or a Max Elixir off screen, because now that would have been a lot easier to deal with half of these clowns. So we're going to go through. I'm going to use a Land's Wrath. Hopefully KO it in one hit. Oh my gosh, really? I don't want to use any items. Like, the sheer honor in me, I don't want to use any items to recover. Here's Braviary. I may need to switch out. Actually, you know what? I'm going to be faster, and Braviary is going to take neutral damage on this Brick Break. So, let's give it a shot. Because it's a normal flying type, neutral damage. Is it going to be enough to KO? No, it's not. Wow. Brave Bird. Okay, that's going to KO me. Alright, well, it was a good run. It was a very good run. And you got a crit on it. Wow, did the crit matter? I don't think so. Congratulations, Braviary. Alright, we're going to bust out Raichu right now, because I know Raichu can go through and do a Spark, and of course, naturally, I will outspeed a Braviary. Even though I'm not EV trained at all, and those Stealth Rocks, yikes! Okay, here we go. Here goes a Spark. Boom, done. That was cool. Like, had I set up to +6, I would have swept the entire team. I would have gone through, used a full restore on him, and just plowed through. Okay, so here comes Snorlax. Yeah, let's actually switch. Don't I have someone with a fighting type move? Incineroar, do you have one? Darkest Lariat? I don't. Maybe if I had Throat Chop? If I had Throat Chop, I would do it. But I'm really liking Swords Dance Leech Life. So, I'm going to go through. I'm going to go through with Incineroar. We're going to get one Swords Dance up. The only thing that I'm fearing is that if Snorlax has Earthquake, then it could be potentially a 1 to 2 hit KO on me. Oh my gosh, it's going to be a 1 hit KO if he does Earthquake. That's not going to be good. That's not going to be good at all. Alright, here we go. We're going to SD up. I'm hoping he does something, I don't know, like Yawn or Body Slam. Something that's not going to KO me. High Horsepower Ground type move. Oh no! Oh, good. Oh. Where did you... How do you get the move High Horsepower, dude? Are you kidding me? Alright, well, I need some of that yummy health back. And luckily for you, Snorlax, you got a lot of HP that I could take. So I will take half your health, and I will gain a lot of that back. Even if you go through and High Horsepower me again, I will survive one, which is great. Okay, so right now, I need to bust out Darkest Lariat, because I need this KO. I need this KO bad. And if I did my Fire-type move, I'll risk getting hit by... Oh, good. Getting hit by Snorlax's... what is that? His Thick Fat ability, where it doesn't do so much damage if you had Fire and Ice typing against him. So here goes Magnezone. I will not switch out Magnezone Steel. I do have a Fire-type. You know what? I think I'll be fine. Well, let's keep battling. I go for one more Hail Mary and call it a day. Let's Flare Blitz this guy. One more Hail Mary, and let's get him out. Oh, you know what? I should have done my... I should have done my Firium Z. That would have been way better, because now I'm not going to take all this recoil, and you have Sturdy, so I'm going to KO myself for nothing. Great. That's right, Magnezone has access to Sturdy. For some reason, I was thinking he had Magnet Pull. But that's okay. Who's going to come out? None other than... yeah, Espeon could do some work against him. Primarina can do some real work against him. But I think we're going to go with one of the fan favorites. Let's just do Raichu. He's a fan favorite. A lot of you guys like him. I like him a lot. So we're going to do it. Ah, the Stealth Rock. Here we go. Don't you dare use a full restore. I'm going to be really upset if you do. Yep, I knew it. I knew it. Ah, gosh. I was going to actually go with Nuzzle for the one-hit KO. But... that's okay. Oh, that was a crit. Wow. Alright, so he's going to get an opportunity to do some work to me. He will survive this one. And Thunderbolt. Okay, I guess if you don't have any other moves, then I guess that's all you can do. Use another full restore, dude. I dare ya. Come on, man. I thought we were going to have an honorable no-items battle here, Kukui. What's going on? What happened to that? What happened to that? Or else I would have used a full restore on my Zygarde and completely swept your team. 1 HP survive. Wow, that's amazing. Dude, how many full restores do you have? You are unbelievable right now, Kukui. 3 full restores? Are you kidding? Alright, we're just gonna have to sack Raichu. That would have been so epic, surviving on 1 HP and then KOing him for the win. That would have been the epic finish, but no, you had to use 3 full restores. I'm not gonna use any items on this clown. We're gonna knock you out fair and square. I don't even care. Primarina can do some work against you. Watch. Even though, no, you know what, Decidueye is probably better. Decidueye has Sucker Punch, and I got Spirit Shackle. So Spirit Shackle should be good enough to KO him from here. Magnezone has pretty bulky defense, but I mean my attack stat outweighs that. And of course, this is the same type attack bonus for his Ghost typing. So give it a shot. It's neutral. That should be able to KO. Thank you. Wow. What a guy. Good job, Decidueye. Okay, Kukui's done. I couldn't win even though I went all out. But what a refreshing feeling. Woo! 27,000. Oh my goodness, that's going to be great. I got to go back to that one Pokemon Center near the Royal Battle Dome and buy all those TMs. Amazing! It's like I told you before, the strongest moves you can use are the ones a trainer and their Pokemon choose together in the heat of the moment when it really counts. And you just proved me right. Congrats, cousin. You're a champion we can all be proud of. I told you, didn't I? I'm up here on Mount Hakulani. Man, the Pokemon and the trainers in Alola really are the best. I want everyone in the world to know that too. That's always been my dream. And right here, right now, it finally came true. And it's all thanks to you, Abdallah. You and your Decidueye. Well, he's the only one that got, like, left, besides the other 3. You KO'd 3 of my Pokemon. Not bad. Had I known you were going to use 3 full restores, I would have swept your team with a +6 Zygarde. I'm so happy I got to battle you and your team right here, right where my dreams came true. And now, Abdallah, first ever champion of the Alola Pokemon League. It's time we record you and your beloved team's achievement for eternity. Let's do it. Congratulations, you are Alola's first ever champion. Nice. Zygarde, 56. Good job. Incineroar, level 60. Decidueye, 66. Raichu, level 60. Good. Primarina, 64. And of course, Espeon, level 60. Looking good. So I think that you guys can beat the game too if your Pokemon are around level 60. And if they're not, keep on training. Keep on training. Congratulations! Oh, that's so cool looking. So all my Pokemon are around me, and there's sparkles all over the place, and this is a pretty good feeling. But I guess that's only the beginning, right? Because there's going to be a whole post game that we're just going to have fun with. I'm going to enjoy post game. Man, there is I hear there's a lot of legendary Pokemon to go capture. So stick around with me, guys. It's going to be great. Okay, so what happens now? Oh, here are the Elite 3 and 4. There we go. I was going to say, that's not the Elite 4. You've entered the Hall of Fame. Spectacular. Much as the sun shines upon the moon, illuminating it, so have the friends you made during your island challenge illuminated your life. You have grown so much. Thanks. You really do love your Pokemon with all your heart, don't you, Abdallah? Yep, that's precisely why he and his Pokemon were able to combine that strength to emerge victorious. Know we're all going to be aiming for your seat. I hope you're ready for some rivals. The first ever champion of the Alola Pokemon League. Let's celebrate so grandly that even the Sun and Moon themselves will take notice. Ha! Who is this golfing lady? Alright, Abdallah, let's bust a U-turn for Melee Melee Island. We're gonna have a big festival in Iki Town. Don't worry, I'll be sure to let Lily know too. Okay. Seems great. We're gonna have like an end credit scroll? What's going on? Iki Town! Woohoo! Hey guys! Hey, nice! Those are the trial captains. Lana, Alima, Malo, and Kiawe. That's cool. And Sophocles is over here, along with his friend. I forget this guy's name. I mean, he was kind of forgetful. He's the guy that made all the Pokemon boxes, though, so he's kind of cool. Alright, and Burnett? Hello, I mean, is this... no text? Just, silent laughing? There's Mom and Meowth. Okay. There we go, the latecomers. Better late than never. Good job. Nice to see you, Hapu and Lily. Here he is, the first Pokemon League champion from Alola. This calls for celebration, so let's all get to it. Gladian in the shadows. I guess he's happy for us. And they all do their special Z moves. That's kind of cool. Oh! I don't know, something about Nanu just rubs me the wrong way. Who are you, Nanu? Nanu. What's going on here? This is so anticlimactic. What's happening? We're all celebrating, yes, but... Abdallah, congratulations on becoming the champion. It's amazing, isn't it? All these people here just to help you celebrate this achievement, Abdallah. Everyone looks so happy. The children, the adults, even the Pokemon. It hasn't all been easy, but I'm glad that I came to Alola. Getting to meet you, Abdallah. No, it wasn't just meeting you, it was traveling together with you. I'm so glad I got to be part of that journey. Hey, Abdallah. It looks like the party is going to keep on going strong for some time still. Wouldn't you say? Do you think maybe we could sneak out for a second and visit the ruins of Conflict? I heard from Kahuna Hala that the bridge has been fixed. Sure, absolutely. Let's get out of here, Lily. I think Tapu Koko must be waiting. I'm sure it's waiting for you to come to it, Abdallah. Now that you finish your island challenge. I don't know if I'm ready for this. Are we just gonna go capture Tapu Koko? I need like a timid synchronizer. I don't have a timid synchronizer yet. Alright, we'll see. I see an item in the distance, that's for sure. Okay, Mahalo Trail, Plank Bridge. What's gonna happen? Uh-oh, I'm not ready. If it's Tapu Koko, I'm so not ready. Now, this really takes me back. Back then, I could barely think about anything. I was so desperate. But thinking back on it now, it really was Solgaleo. I mean, it was Nebi who brought the two of us together, wasn't it, Abdallah? Come on, let's go. Alright, watch out for those Spearow. I hear they're pretty vicious in this area. So, here we are. Yes. Zygarde Cell number 51, which is awesome. We've been collecting a lot of them. The Ruins of Conflict. I still wonder why it is that Tapu Koko helped us that day. Was it because of some connection to Solgaleo, the legendary Pokemon of the Alola region? This reminds me of when Hapu became the kahuna of Pony Island. My heart is pounding in my chest. Is it because of the Sacred Guardian? Is Tapu Koko here with us? I don't know. Ooh. Remember, there was an altar by, where Hapu was, and then we touched it and said nothing happened. So maybe that's something's going to happen with that now in the game. Great Tapu Koko, it was because of your help that Cosmog lived and was able to become Solgaleo. Please allow me to thank you on its behalf. Thank you so very much. It's your turn next, Abdallah. I want to see you show your appreciation in the way that only Alola's champion could. I know you can do this, Abdallah. I'll make sure your team is ready, too. I'm not ready, to be honest. I'm really not. You reached out and touched the statue. You seem to hear a voice ringing in your head, as though it's coming from your Z-ring? Oh, here he is. Tapu Koko, it is time. Well, I'm not ready for this. Tapu Koko appeared. Electric Surge. Why didn't you allow me to... Well, I can potentially capture him. Oh, this is garbage. Now, you know what? That's pretty angering. Well, let's see. Let's go with the Land's Wrath. Nature's Madness. What are you doing? You're kidding. That's a 2-hit KO on me. And that was almost a 1-hit KO. He's got to be electric type, so how am I going to paralyze this electric type? I can't. I don't have a hypnotizer either. What are we going to do here? I'm not set up for this. I don't know. I don't appreciate this. You're supposed to allow me to save beforehand, not just run into a random encounter. Great. Nature Madness, I avoided the attack. Why did I avoid the attack? Is it normal type? Discharge, not very effective, but okay. Okay, so now you're at 1 HP. I got 10 of these, so we might as well give it a shot, right? If we're going for the Premier Ball Challenge. Come on, dude. Great. He doesn't even have a status. I don't have a status inducer. You didn't tell me you were going to fight him. Alright, I don't know. Okay, here we go. We're going to waste all of our 9 Premier Balls in hopes that we can get this clown. Tapu Koko, come on, man. Just get in the ball. You got 1 shake, not bad. I've got like 5 more Pokeballs, but let's go. This guy. Okay, I got 7 more. You're kidding me. There's nothing else I could do to this guy to help the capture rate go down lower. I don't have any status-inducing moves. What game are we playing here? Okay. Alright, Tapu Koko. Come here, dude. I have every opportunity to throw a Master Ball or an Ultra Ball at him. I do not want to use that said opportunity. I need Premier Balls. Let's go. No way! And the doorbell just rang. Who could be here on the day after Thanksgiving? Come on. Let's go, Tapu Koko. Whoa, you're kidding me! Come on, dude! I'm almost out of Premier Balls, bro. This is my last Premier Ball. Excellent. A Z crystal clattered on the floor at your feet. Toponium Z. So you'll challenge Tapu Koko another day. I suppose trainers must know how to judge the strength of their opponents and must also understand their own limits. But I'm so glad we could come here. It had been weighing on my heart. That's not bad. Come on, Abdallah, we should get back to the village. If we don't return soon, everyone will realize that we slipped away from the festival. You know, that was kind of weak, but I'm glad that I just ran, because now I can go through and I could attempt to capture Tapu Koko one more time when I'm actually prepared. Like, that's kind of silly that they wouldn't, like, break away and allow you to walk across the bridge. It's just all one after another. So if you want to bring a synchronizer to allow Tapu Koko to potentially have a nature that you want to use him in competitive battle, you can't. So I did the right thing. We didn't go through and capture him. I have to go through and buy a bunch more of these Premier Balls, but it's okay. No worries. We're going to get them. We're going to get all the Tapu. We're going to get all Legendaries in Premier Balls. It's a fact. It's going to happen. Take the Abdallah Nation challenge over here. Everyone looks like they're having so much fun that I don't think they even noticed we left. Oh, and the Battle Royales are about to begin. Who is this guy? Okay, and you're gonna bring Meowth? Oh, that's hilarious. Ha ha. You would think he'd bring, like, his Lycanroc or something like that, but he brings a baby Meowth. Okay. Wait, what? So Burnett doesn't know? Well, I mean, it's never confirmed. They've never confirmed or denied if Kukui is the masked, what is his name? Like, Masked Royal, that's right. Not Maximus Mask. Of course not. Oh, Masked Royal. Okay, so that was fun and exciting. A little sad, because we were kind of forced in the Tapu battle, and I wasn't ready for it. And I know that Tapu Koko is going to be really good, especially if we do doubles with my Raichu. That's going to be awesome. Okay, it's a beautiful festival, isn't it? Everyone looks so happy. I hope that you'll always stay just the way you are now, Abdallah. Look how your joy has brought so much light to everyone here. I think even my mother would have smiled and laughed to see this, if she could have come. I think my mother's getting a bit better. She even tried to come tonight. I've been trying to help her understand what she did wrong, gently, of course. But she needed someone to scold her. But in the process, I think I've discovered what I have to do next. What is it that I can do? What can you do? Abdallah, I'm going to... What are you going to do? Become the next Pokemon champion? Whoa-ho! More fireworks, okay. Come on, Lily. Anything. That's it? You're not going to finish your sentence. Leave me hanging. I don't mind, I guess. That's cool. We'll take it. Look at this, everyone's so fired up. Woo! We've got the birth of Alola's strongest ever trainer to celebrate after all. And I'm going to keep training with the Lima for a while, and then I'm going to beat my Gramps for real at last. And then I'm coming for you, champion Abdallah. Abdallah. Sorry, I mean champion. I'm sure everyone here wants to see your partners too. Come on and show us those partners that were there for so many of your discoveries, new experiences, and adventures on your island challenge. Pretty cool. And for those of you guys wondering what the what rang at the doorbell, go figure. The next Let's Play. Thanks, Nintendo. You guys are great. That was awesome. You're positively glowing. That's it? Come on, we got a whole post game to do. Let's do it. All right, end credits. Okay, so that's pretty fun. Presented by Game Freak. Good job, Game Freak. Your best work yet, I would say. And so Abdallah's Island Challenge came to an end. Now what? The festival to celebrate the birth of Alola's first champion lasted until late into the night. It was so much fun, I'm glad I got to meet you all. Who's I? Lily? These times in Alola will always be my most precious memories. The next day. Who's narrating? Now, I wonder what will happen today. Was that the doorbell? Oh, that's gotta be Kukui. Why don't you let him in, Abdallah? There are still boxes on the porch over here. Come on, you said you were gonna get them all unpacked. While I'm busy becoming a Pokemon champion. Oh, it's Hao instead. Abdallah! Alright, Hao, what do you got? It's a disaster, a total disaster. What's wrong, Hao? Oh, Auntie, hi. Sorry. I'll explain later, but Abdallah has to come with me right now. If we don't hurry, the ship's gonna leave. Is that the bag of cat food on the floor right next to the bowl? That would not fly in our household here. If we put the bag of cat food on the floor, the cats would be clawing through that. I'm surprised that Meowth is very well behaved. You know, Lily, Kanto is a long way from here. Try not to let the jet lag hit you too hard. Burnett's well. She said she'd be too sad to watch you go, so she wouldn't even come out with me. I know it's a lot to ask, but forgive her this time, would you? She did tell me to let you know the loft in the lab is yours to use indefinitely. So you can come back and stay whenever you like, Lily. You didn't tell us. How? I'm sorry, but I've decided I have to go to Kanto to help my mother get better, but more than that, to help myself get stronger. Of course, I'm sad to leave Alola, but the thought of going to Kanto also fills my heart with excitement. I'm going to become a real trainer and meet all kinds of wonderful Pokemon. I'm going to travel all around Kanto just like we did here on Alola for your island challenges. And no matter what happens on my journey, I'm going to be okay. Because of these smiles that you shared with me, you and Abdallah and everyone here. Thank you all so much. And that's why someday I'll be back to Alola again. But I haven't gotten to say any of the things I wanted to say to you. I'm going to send you a letter. A really, really long one. You better wait. Okay? I will, Hal. And please, take this. Abdallah, it may look a little worn, but that is because this was my most treasured belonging once. A Poké doll? Okay, was that like the Clefairy Poké doll that we had in, we've seen in her room? Then I suppose this is goodbye. Thanks for the Poké doll. And what did you give Hao? Very curious. Let me know what you guys think. What did she give Hao? Did she give Hao like the Murkrow that was hanging out in her loft? Or is that going to be her partner? I mean, I've got Cosmog, so I guess she's going to start off in Generation 1 Pokemon, huh? Bulbasaur, Charmander, or Squirtle? Which one are you going to choose? Okay. So what happens now? We're just sad on the docks. She's not around. And Hao's crying, of course. Hao, I know what it's like when you can't help but cry. But you know, when you're saying goodbye to someone you love, you gotta show them one last smile. Yeah, I think I want to go see my Gramps. Yeah, let's all go home. We've got people waiting for us. Our families are waiting for us. Oh, there's a Pokeball behind him. I saw that. Gotta go pick it up. Please, let me just go. Get out of this cutscene. Let me go. Okay, that's it. End credits. So what we'll do is we'll talk about the game and what we liked about it, and of course I want to hear all of your comments in the comment section below. What did you guys think of the game? I thought it was pretty fun. It was very fun. It was very linear. I know most of the Pokemon games are pretty linear. Of course, you know, you catch this Pokemon, go to this gym, get this badge, move on to the next one, etc., etc., etc. I think this one was a little bit more linear. Where like you wouldn't really get to explore too much, but I think that's cool. I think that's okay. You know, it's for accessibility, and I know that Game Freak and Nintendo, they want to make sure that these games are super accessible to newcomers of the series. I know there's a lot of people that have come on board with Pokemon Sun and Moon, of course. Yeah, here, Pokemon Sun and Moon, and it's maybe their first time into Pokemon, and if that's the case, then that's awesome for them. They don't have to deal with you know, Generation 1 and certain difficult spikes and that. So I think that was pretty cool. Accessibility is really what it's all about. But going through and capturing all the Pokemon in the game was pretty fun. The Alola Dex was awesome. The story was great. I enjoyed the story. I liked the different story arcs with Lily and everyone. That was cool. Look at how. Wow. And there's Tapu Koko flying in the back. I really liked how they designed it around like Hawaii and Hawaiian culture. I thought that was a pretty good spot for it. So I'm just curious as to what they're going to do for their next game. Is there going to be a, I guess, like a Sun, Moon, and like maybe Pokemon Eclipse version? or something like that, where they go through and they add even more Pokemon, or they give some Pokemon some different forms. And is that going to be on Nintendo 3DS, or is that going to be on Nintendo Switch when that comes out in 2017? We'll never know, but of course we can always theorize and just go from there. I mean, are they even going to go through and do a third game? I mean, it was just pretty much Pokemon X and Y, and there wasn't a Pokemon Z. It was Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, which was, you know, made some people upset that there wasn't a direct sequel, but that's alright. Anyway, Pokemon Sun and Moon, good game. Very good game. So I would probably say... Okay, let's think. This is episode 49. 49, yeah, I would say about 25, 26 hours to beat the game. Well, I don't know, that's me taking my time. Yeah, you can beat it in a day if you're just rushing through it. That's decent. But anyway, the real game happens right now because there's going to be a lot of things that are going to be unlocked, such as the IV checker. I've heard so many things about that. And that's really what you want to do is pretty much, if you're a competitive battler like myself, and you like raising Pokemon, you like breeding them for egg moves and effort values and IVs and all that stuff, if you love that kind of stuff with Pokemon, then you're going to have a fun time at the end of the game, because that's when you start really getting the good items. You can go through and start raising your Pokemon. I hear there's a thing called like hyper training, where you can increase their individual values of any Pokemon via bottle caps. I actually went fishing one time. No, actually I didn't go fishing. I went to the festival plaza and I won the second place prize, and I got one bottle cap. So I'm very excited to see what that's going to do for me. If it's one bottle cap to max out any IV, so you need like 6 of them to max out all of your IVs, or what. But yeah, I'm super excited for it. Things that I think that Game Freak could have improved on, aside from making it super linear, and I understand the reasoning why, because they got to make it accessible to everyone. Hence the whole Rotom Dex on the bottom screen, where it shows you exactly where you needed to go. That's a godsend. That's awesome. There was nothing like that in Pokemon Generations, the previous ones. So things that they could have done differently. I think if they spent a little bit more time, you know, polishing the game with NPCs and adding more character designs, I think that would have been cool. That kind of resonated with me, that every other Team Skull member looked like the same person. Every preschooler looked like the same person. Every single NPC battler had a female version and a male version of them, and everyone was that same thing. So all the swimmers in all of Alola, they're all like buff white guys. That's it. There's no other... I don't know. I think if they could have just easily shaded their, you know, color different, like their skin color differently, their hair color differently. I don't know, but that's something minor. That's just minor. I'm just used to playing other RPG monster collecting games where, you know, there's a lot more attention to detail to the individual characters. And just the way the characters move. I mean, I commented, you guys heard me a couple times on my Let's Play. It's like, alright, well, here goes character, you know, A, he's going to run up, rotate 30 degrees, and then run up this way. You know, there's really no fluid motion about it. But that's okay. I guess I'm spoiled by other monster collecting games. But either way, game's awesome. I love it. Pokemon is great. Yeah, Pokemon Sun and Moon. Man, it's been like 20 years since I've been playing Pokemon. Every single generation. And I'm very happy to say that. I'm pretty pumped up about this one. The introduction of different Alola forms, that's kind of cool. It's a cool spin on something old. Like just making some different forms of different Pokemon. And going through and using Z crystals is pretty interesting. I mean, the concept of these Z crystals is pretty cool. I did enjoy that. So it's gonna change the way competitive battling is going to be. I'm really curious as to how it's going to even work, because man, like VGC is going to be so insane with the amount of crystals, like Z crystals that are available. I don't know what's going to be banned, what's not going to be banned, but I can only imagine, like, that's going to change the tide so fast. Just bust out a Z move, boom, you're done. And I can't wait to use Z move Splash. That's going to be really fun. I'll make a team around that. Z move Splash. Yes, breeding Splash onto like Horsey to make a Kingdra with Splash. So you can do a Normalium Z and then get that +3 attack bonus, boom, right out the gate. That's going to be super fun. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. Just seeing how the competitive metagame is going to turn out is going to be really fun. And some of you guys may be into the competitive metagame, some of you guys may not. You may just like collecting all the Pokemon and filling up your Pokedex. I think that's still fun as well. I'm going to have fun doing both. I just want to go through, fill up the Pokedex, I want to go back, I want to find out all the Z Crystals. I want to find out all the TMs, I want to find out where those are at. I want to go through and find out all the Zygarde cubes. There's still a lot to do, so this is by no means the finale episode at all. It'll be a pretty long extended episode, because of course we're going to go through and hang out and watch the credits scroll, but yeah, it's not going to be the end. We've got to find, apparently you could find like the Tapus, Tapu Lele, Tapu Koko, Tapu Bulu, Tapu Koko, Tapu Lele, Tapu Koko, Tapu Bulu, Tapu... I don't even know. But you're going to find all the Tapus. Apparently you can go through and find like Ultra Beasts. So I'm going to go through and find out what's going on with that. We make some progress with it. But of course, I'm going to try my best to go through and capture all the legendaries in the Premier Balls. Of course, anyone can go through and throw a Master Ball, right? Anyone can go through and throw a Quick Ball for his turn. That's cool and all, but can you take the Premier Ball challenge? Challenge goes out to all you guys. So anyway, yeah, that's it. That's pretty cool. I did like the designs of a lot of the new Pokemon. Like Golisopod over here, I can't wait to make a Golisopod. I've got a whole box full of them. I've been doing some pretty cool breeding of them. And I just want to see, now that I'll have the ability to find out the different IVs on them, I'll be able to see which ones are good and maybe start doing some EV training. And I'll totally work on a tutorial on how to do exactly that. Yeah, I'm pretty excited for it. So what did you guys think of the story mode? Like the whole story of the game? Did you think that was pretty fun? I thought so. I really like the story arc with Lily and her family, because at the beginning, you know, you were given flashbacks of Lily's, I guess, escape out of the Aether Paradise with Cosmog, and just going through and kind of learning a little bit. And like the first time I set foot in the Aether Paradise, I knew something was up. It's like, okay, I remember her getting chased by these guys that looked exactly like this, so something's going on over there. But yeah, that whole thing, and then finding out that Lily's mom was pretty much behind everything. Pretty cool. And then Gladion was a cool character. I liked him. Gladion, I liked Plumeria. I liked, who else? Guzma. Guzma was good. And yeah, I think those three were pretty fun. But yeah, I just want to go through and explore. I want to explore so many different Pokemon now. Like, I want to come up with competitive sets. I want to see what they all do. I haven't even seen every single Pokemon in the game. There are some of them that are like, who's that Pokemon? I've been going through this entire story mode, avoiding all kinds of spoilers. So all of you guys that are commenting that, you know this, you know that, of course, well, either you figured it out or you read some spoilers online. But yeah, I'm pretty exciting. Like this, for example, like Type Null turns into the typing of the super effective typing of your starter. Which was interesting, because I remember in the battle, I'm like, I have no idea what the heck typing Silvally had. That was insane. So apparently he was water type because I chose Litten. And yeah, that's pretty interesting to me. Just learning all these things from playing the game, and then now that the game is pretty much over with, I kind of want to still avoid spoilers. Like, I'm not going to go look up, okay, how to find this person, how to find that person, until I find them myself. And once I'm done collecting all the legendary Pokemon, then I'm going to go through and then I'll make whatever tutorials on all that fun stuff. But I still want it to be a surprise. Like, I really want that. Like, all of you guys that are playing along with me, that's been an awesome adventure. That's really cool that you guys made it all the way through the game right alongside me. And I think that that's great. Let's just do it. Let's do it. Let's go through. Let's continue playing the game together and just have a good time with it. And I want you guys all on this challenge, man. It's a cool challenge. Premier Ball has the exact same capture rate as a regular Pokeball, but they're more rare. So if you capture a legendary in this, you're cool in my book. And then there's Lily with the Solga layout. Wow, everyone smiles shine so brightly. Okay. So, wow, those smiles lead us to so many other people. And I assume that this would be a different cutscene at the end if you're playing through Moon. And those meetings will lead us to a bright future. I'm so glad I got to meet everyone. What is she doing in the other region? That's what I'm curious. Like, why go there? I'm so glad I got to meet you. Pokemon Sun. The end. Right? To be continued. Is that it? Okay, fade to black. Save the game. Okay, the end. Wow, that is the final screen with our little amulet. It looks like... I don't know what's with the open envelope. Maybe this is what Hao is going to send over to her. Looks like there's some sort of letter with a picture of Cosmog on it. Some funky writing. That's the Alola writing. Let's go. All right, that looked pretty fun. I'm excited for it. Now saving your adventure. Save the game. Okay, so auto-saved. Tapu Koko. That better not be my last opportunity to play him. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. Pokemon Sun, the pseudo finale of the game. But we're going to continue on. We're going to go through and find out what exactly is going to happen the next time we boot up the game on the next episode. So don't go anywhere. For those of you guys who have beaten the game right along with me, congratulations. You guys rock. All of you guys that have watched every single episode, you guys are awesome too. So go through. Make sure that you guys smash the like button on all of them and leave a comment because we're going to be giving these away very soon. Once we're done capturing all the legendaries, we'll host a full-on giveaway of who's going to get these copies. It's going to be awesome. So go through, watch the playlist on my channel, newest video on my channel, and of course, go through and watch some tips and tricks videos so that you guys are up to date on everything Pokemon Sun and Moon. Talk to you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Take care.